I wonder if there's something wrong with me. Everyone else has it figured out. They're living fulfilled lives with lots of friends and deep connections, but I feel so lonely. Maybe it's because I'm too socially awkward, or too boring, or too emotional. Maybe I'm just too much for people to handle. Or maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I'm not worthy of love. I need to work harder to hide these crazy parts of myself, because if other people knew what I was really thinking and feeling, they would be horrified. They would be so disappointed in me. I wrestle with these kinds of thoughts often, and even though I know they're not 100% true, something about them feels so real and accurate about me. Why is it so easy for my mind to repeat these same thoughts over and over? Our brains are looking for patterns to create neurological pathways so that thinking a thought or doing something becomes easier with repetition. Like learning to drive a car is difficult at first, but becomes easier the longer we do it. The same thing happens with our thoughts. The more we think something, the easier it becomes to think that same thought again because our brain creates pathways to make it effortless. Essentially, our brains get stuck in a neurological rut. So how do we get out of these ruts? First, we need to recognize that we have a real enemy who's attacking us with lies and accusations. The Bible calls this accuser Satan, and all the accuser has to do is repeat the lies to us enough times so that we start to believe it. After we recognize that our thoughts are actively under attack, we need to identify the lies that we're believing in. For me, it would be that I'm not good enough, so I have to work extra hard to prove that I'm worthy of love and acceptance. I was talking to a friend about the lies that I struggle with, and she shared this mantra that she repeats to herself. I'm not what I've done. I'm not what I have. I'm not who others say I am. And it was such a relief to hear those words, because I felt like it unlocked some of the mental cages that I was trapped in. Because the words she shared felt 100% true, and truth always brings freedom. So if I'm not what I've done, or what I have, or who others say I am, then who am I? The Bible tells me that I'm loved and chosen, forgiven, worthy, free, and made new. And I repeat this process of identifying the lie and replacing it with God's truth, sometimes multiple times a day, sometimes multiple times an hour. Some days, the sheer number of times the lies pop into my head feels discouraging. But I remind myself to keep going, because I don't want to stay a slave to those thoughts. I don't want to be trapped in that unhealthy way of thinking. I know that it's only by taking control of my thoughts can I create new neural pathways that lead to not only a transformed thought, but to a transformed life. Hey, if you're finding these videos helpful, we'd love for you to like and subscribe. It really helps us out.